Greetings and salutations, fine gentlemen and lady listeners. The event that you are soon to audibly experience is another thrilling episode of Become the Teapot. We, your erstwhile hosts, are here to guide you on this merry adventure. My name is Mr. Iain.
And by chance, my name too is Mr. Iain. What luck!
Most fortuitous indeed, Mr. Iain. So lend us your ears as we guide you on an audio adventure by engaging in spirited discussion of media, both old and new. For this episode, as those of you with a quantum of sense may have already surmised, we will be joining the renowned League of Extraordinary Gentlemen and comparing their exploits as told in the illustrious works of Mr. Alan Moore and Mr. Kevin O'Neill with the adaptation from the far-flung year of 2003, rendered using modern moving picture technologies. So steel yourself, hardy aeronauts, and prepare to become the teapot.
So, what did you think of the film?
Well, you know that I'm a fan of bad films, right?
I do, yeah. It's been well documented.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of this one.
Thank God for that.
It's a slog to get through, isn't it?
Really is, yeah. In case you don't know, this is the film so bad that it caused Sean Connery to retire from acting.
Yeah, this is his last film, isn't it?
This is his last film, but he honestly, he is quoted as saying, it was a nightmare. The experience has a great influence on me. It made me think about showbiz. I get fed up of dealing with idiots. So,
just to warn all the listeners, Sean Connery has not come back to life. That was Iain.
It's uncanny, right? Yeah, I mean, I just think that a lot of the stuff that Alan Moore exhibits in the comic book, all these little Easter eggs, if you will, are completely absent from the film. So,
shall we?
Go on then.
Iain's egg hunt. Iain's egg hunt. Iain's egg hunt.
I'm not yoking you. Well, it's a good thing that you said more and Easter eggs in one sentence, because I do not have any more Easter eggs. No, because in the film, actually, about 20 minutes in, the camera pans across a building or something, and there's a poster on there including several names. So,
yep.
Alan Moore.
It does.
And Kevin O'Neill.
It does. It is, in fact, it is the poster from the beginning of the book, I noticed. So right at the beginning of the book, it is the title page with all the people's names on.
Yeah.
And next to it, so you may already have this as your Easter egg, next to it is the newspaper poster declaring the attack of the War of the Worlds.
Is indeed, yes.
Yeah.
But yeah, so, well, sorry, just to finish off that egg.
Sorry.
That's all right.
Sorry, I didn't mean to bite into your egg there.
No, it's fun. So there was Alan Moore and Kevin O'Neill was on there, along with other names, and it's people that just worked on the comic.
Well, it is, I will show you right here, this poster here, which is on the opening pages of the comic I've got here. At tremendous expense, we are proud to present Mr. Alan Moore, the world-famous Northamptonshire Nightingale. And it goes on like that for all of the the editor, the artists, the letterers, the colourer, etc.
Yeah, so I just quite like that they've turned that into like an old-timey paper poster that's peeling off the wall.
Yeah.
But then just beside that, there is a poster of a front cover of a paper that says about the eruptions on Mars, and there may be some volcanoes, which is kind of like future foreshadowing, which was going to go into the sequel. There never was.
Yeah, because that was also, that exact same page was also in the comic book as well, yeah.
I'm right in saying that there's something about Mars or something in Volume 2, isn't there? I don't know. I didn't read it.
Yeah, it follows the plotline of War of the Worlds in Volume 2. Which is obviously set up throughout this comic book, the first volume. So that's not a spoiler to say, really.
Well, talking about foreshadowing, when Quatermain and all the others first meet in that hall dining room kind of place, library, if you will.
Yeah.
On the doors, there's the symbol for the Freemasons. And when we first meet the Phantom, that logo is on his ring, foreshadowing the Phantom's true identity.
Yeah.
Because they say that isn't that M's house or M's hall or library or something.
Yeah, it was his office, wasn't it? But yeah, again, it doesn't... I mean, it's foreshadowing, but it wasn't exactly rocket science to figure that out, was it?
But yeah, there you go. I mean, I did not care for the film enough to find out any more interesting eggs.
Yeah.
Unless you want to chuck in a couple.
Well, the comic book's got hundreds, most of which are already, well, I say most of which I've already listed a handful of those, but there are loads and loads and loads in the comic books, so I won't go into those now, but there are loads in there. Very good.
Well, there you go.